high pick and roll and get Bostic open. She's their primary ball handler. Everything happens through them. So you're going to see a lot of attention paid by the Southeast Seminole guards. Probably switch up between Bevan and Janelle Gold. And as you can see, here comes that pick.
Bevan gets by the pick. Bostic drives. Bevan Mays rejects the shot in the lane. Murphy on a drive with the left hand.
Gotta like that.
That's a very impressive drive by her into the lane to tie the game up at 10-10 with 6:30 remaining in the first quarter of action. Here we are in the regional semifinal game. The winner goes to the regional final. The winner of that goes to the Final Four in Lakeland. Kishana Robinson underneath.
Rush shot.
No good. Our big girls got to be able to convert when they're down inside like that. Off the bench, in and out. That's the replacement. Now, McCall was a starter. That's another sophomore for Coach Fast, Eddie Jackson. Her first shot of the game. Rang around the rim and didn't go in. Kishana Robinson, same thing. In and out, no good. As we're knotted up here at 10.
I think there's only been one jump shot this game. Everything else has been layups and foul shots on both sides.
It appears as though Southeast has been a little bit tentative about trying to take one of those jumpers from outside. So far this evening, right now, sophomore Brianna Reed is the only person to hit an outside shot. Up with the shot is Tucker, no good.
Same team.
Two people battling for the rebound, and fortunately Southeast came away with it without a travel when we had two people on the ball.
Now, if you can hear in the background, a lot of the Southeast Seminoles fans are looking for number 10 extending that leg on the pick. If we get an opportunity to, I'd like to see a replay on that just so we can slow it down and see if the referees are missing something.
Janelle Gold has the ball over on the right-hand side to Brianna Reed, up with her second jumper, no good. Rebound comes down to McCall, who gets it over, brings it up over the timeline and throws it wildly into the hands of Kishana Robinson. Something Southeast would like to do is have the Gibbs Lady Gladiators play a little bit faster, could play into our hands with a turnover as it did right there.
That ball got turned over because the young lady realized she missed her teammates, dribbling with the head down, two players up top, and at the last moment she tried to make something happen. There's another jumper, rebound by the point guard, scramble for the ball. There's Mathis, dumps it off Bevan again. Right place, right time.
Great play by D'Angela coming up with the rebound, getting the ball underneath to Bevan. Bevan goes up with a shot, makes it, and in the act of shooting, she is also fouled, and she will go to the free throw line after this timeout called by the Gibbs Gladiators. Ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to have as business sponsors at Southeast High School a number of partners, employees. Solutions are a great sponsor for the Southeast Seminoles. Cablish, Gentile and Cablish Accounting Service. Pilote Pharmacy for years have partnered with Southeast High School and are helping to bring these broadcasts to the people in our community. We also appreciate the partnerships that we have with Sign Zoo, former graduates of Southeast High School that began a company a number of years ago, do a great job with signage here on our campus. We're happy to have all of those as business partners here at Southeast High School.
Now, Coach, I will tell you, looking at this Gibbs Gladiators team, there's a few people that are missing. We talked about Streeter missing a few games due to being ineligible. Coach Jackson was telling me about probably the best kept secret in girls basketball in the Tampa Bay area. Dee Dee Jones, a 5'8" junior, she's ineligible, but what Coach Jackson says is she's UConn good.
Well, that gives Eddie another sophomore to bring in next year when he challenges Coach John Harder. For you fans, this is a district rematch, competition rematch. Southeast was the winner of the district championship on the 29th, I believe it was, of January, and now they're back against the Gibbs Gladiators again. Bevan Mays converts on the free throw to give her a total of 5 points this evening. She's perfect from the line. 3 for 3 and puts the Noles up 13-10.
That's a traditional three-pointer, and you like that. You're not seeing a lot of jumpers go down, but your guards are the ones that are putting in the dirty work underneath.
Bevan Mays, tough defensive player, bothering all over the court. And now it's Janelle Gold's time to play tough defense, and we got a traveling call on the drive to the hoop by Murphy, who uses a nice left hand for the second time in the game. She must be left-handed. Right?
Absolutely. There's no way that a player is going to be that adept to do that twice. And I'm looking at the plan that Coach Hart is employing. Right now, you've got Streeter on the bench. You've got Bostic with the ball out of her hands, and you're making the other players from Gibbs beat you, which right now I think is going to go in our favor.
On the baseline with a long three-point jump shot, no good there by
Jessica Takdari.
Takari misses the shot, but Murphy comes down with the rebound. She's guarded out on front again by Gold. She stops on the left-hand side and gets it up on top to McCall, who puts up a shot, no good. Southeast does a real good job of boxing out on the defensive board and gets the ball across the timeline over to Reed, inside to Kishana Robinson. Loses the ball back over on the corner to Mathis, inside to Robinson, and immediately they are going down to clamp down in there on us, and we can't do anything with it except get tied up, and it'll be the Gibbs Gladiators ball to inbound.
2 passes inside. You've got girls surrounding the post players. Coach Jackson is daring Coach Hart to beat him from the outside tonight.
3 minutes left in the half. Southeast on top, 13-10. Bevan Mays and Bostic are becoming very familiar as Mays is guarding her all night long. Bevan comes down with a great rebound out front, drives all the way to the hoop, and gets the ball underneath to D'Angelo, who puts up a shot up against the rim, no good, misses the shot again.
That's an opportunity blown. You look at the tough defense by Bevan. She was able to get a shot blocked by Bostic. Those two are having a nice personal battle. But Bevan was able to save the ball, and it should have been a nice, easy, if you look right here, nice, easy layup. You're by yourself, D'Angelo. You don't want to hustle and get that second one, but you know what? We knock them down, it's going to be worth it.
D'Angelo converts on her first free throw. That gives her 4 free throws out of 5 chances tonight. She's been at the line 5 times already in the first half. But Greg, this has been one of the things I've noticed about our Lady Seminoles. They do have some tough times underneath, making some what look like easy shots. Mathis misses the second one. We got a battle for the rebound. We got a foul called on Janelle Gold. That would be Gold's first personal, 3rd team foul, I believe, on the Seminoles.
In between the foul shots, there was a substitution by Coach Jackson and the Gibbs Lady Gladiators. You've got Streeter back in the game. Number 22, Yana Hall, sat down with 2 fouls. So both of the forwards have 2 fouls. 6 fouls in total for Gibbs. Bostic's trying to walk the ball up. That's the old Mark Jackson play, back it down.
Streeter gets the ball inside. Kishana Robinson's guarding her, and the ball is off. Streeter's hand does a good job of defending the entry pass there by Kishana, and goes out of hands, off the hands of sophomore
She's pretty far out of the paint. I would have been intrigued to see what she would have done with the ball that far out.
Janelle Gold dribbles in, looks for the shot inside, takes it in, and we get a traveling call against Southeast. And another turnover for the Seminoles. You see Gold there driving right into Streeter.
She took an extra dribble. And we've got the ball out of bounds on Bevan Mays. They are doing everything they can to keep it out of Bria Bostic's hands. They will not be beat by Bria Bostic tonight.
Bevan's putting on full court pressure on her, making her work all game long. That's senior against senior right there. Bostic had a good game the last time they played, and Mays is going to make sure that everything is tough for her. Gould now jumps on a switch. Murphy has the ball out in front, dribbling around as the Gladiators set up on the left-hand side. Murphy drives to the basket, no good. Rebound comes down to Gould, and Janelle gets the Lady Knowles running. Good defense employed there by Takari inside to D'Angelo Mathis. She missed one a while ago that was a little bit easier, but the degree of difficulty on that one made up for the missed shot earlier.
And now the hands are in the passing lane. You got a fast break, and we're going to look, set it up. Where are we going with the ball? Brianna Reed up top. Here's another jumper.
No good by Janelle. Rebound to Bostic. Southeast on top with a minute to go in the first half. Again, the Knowles are bothering the Gibbs Gladiators, causing them a lot of trouble as they try to bring the ball up the court at the end of the first half here with 58 seconds left. The Noles will be employing some real pressure defense.
It looked like a little bit of hesitation for Jessica Takdari. Now, she's a senior and is one of the backup ball handlers. I don't see a lot of confidence on this Gibbs team with anybody dribbling the ball outside of Bria Bostic.
That's where the offense has got to run, and that's where they got to get it now with Streeter on the bench with 2 fouls. Most of this first half. Underneath, the ball goes to the McCall, the sophomore. She loses it. Southeast will be inbounding the ball underneath their own basket. 44 seconds remaining. Coach Harder's probably going to go for his patented one shot here at the end of the half.
Something we need to keep an eye on. Coach Harder has not had a substitution yet.
The Gibbs is packing this defense in so hard that we probably can get jump shots from inside the three-point range if we were to step in there and take a shot at them.
Got to have a little confidence in your shot, though. If you look at the way they're shooting, there's been no adjusting. It's going in and out, and the way that Gibbs is packing, the rebound is not going to us unless we are. Nice move inside. Another gimme layup.
D'Angelo Mathis goes up with a shot, no good, and a long shot there at the end of the half by Murphy is no good. And that will take us to the end of the first half of action here at Southeast High School. This is a regional semifinal game, Region 3 semifinal game in the Class 5A State Series Florida High School Athletic Association State Series Basketball Tournament. What we would like to do right now is tell you that the score is 16-10. That's the end of the half, and we will be coming back to you in a couple minutes. What we're going to do right now is have an analysis of the first half in a couple of minutes right after these very important public services announcements. You're watching Lady Seminole Basketball on SETV.
It all started with just an innocent picture. My friends and I were going to the beach, and I just bought a brand new bathing suit. So I took a picture, and I posted it on Facebook. I didn't think it was anything bad or racy, but now everyone at school has seen it, and they're saying bad things about me. I never wanted it to come to this. I didn't think any of this would happen. I wish I could just take it back, but I can't.
Think before you click.
What would you do to become a better athlete?
Hey, what's up?
Nothing. Who's this?
I'm John. I went to your school last year. I saw your pictures online and you're really pretty.
Oh, thanks.
How old are you?
I'm 16. And you?
Cool. I'm 17.
I don't think I ever met you.
Yeah, I was always too shy to talk to you. But my parents are out of town this Friday and I'm having a party. Wanna come?
Sure. Sounds cool.
Awesome.
I'll see you there.
I Attention, attention, ladies and gentlemen. May I have your attention, please? It seems to me there has been an epidemic, and it's time for it to cease. You see, too many young folks are dying from a disease. They think they're invincible until they take her by the hand and find out the hard way that this is not a game. Her name is Mary Jane, and in time, she affects your brain. She affects your memory, your judgment, and your perception. False hope, false peace, this high is only temporary. Can't you see? Or what about Miss Alcohol? About 5,000 teens die every year from underage drinking. Or what about Mr. PD, prescription drugs? About 2,000 teens abuse them every day. These drugs are alive, and they will control you. Addiction crawls in, and they will make you their puppet. And if you think what I'm saying is a gimmick, you might end up in this place. I think I just rested my case.
I don't really want it, but it's calling my name. Come and get me, I can take away your pain. Come a little closer, you got everything to gain. But I got too much to lose, I'm about to go insane. I've been here too many times, got my head low. If I gave a dime for every time, I'd be dead, bro. I feel that battle in my soul, the pressure closing in. My passion's asking for a pass and I can't hold it in. There I go again, no self-control again. I'm too good at giving in, feeling like going in. It's hell, the guilt is closing in. Sometimes I climb the heights, but I'm at my lowest sin. Cloaked in deception and overdosing on potent sin. So gone, baby, wanna be home again. Wanna feel whole again, come feel this hole again. Now I'm doubled over with my face on my knees. At the side is where I wanna be, but there I go again, falling. Face to the pavement, once again faced with the same sin. There I go again, falling. I don't think I'ma make it, don't know how much longer I can take this. There I go again, falling. I'm caught up in the sin. I wonder if I see it face again. There I go again, falling, falling, falling. I'm trying to keep it cool, I don't wanna leave it playing, but it's hard to block out everything that she be saying. Look like, come here, baby, just reach out and take my hand.
Traffic signs. Traffic signs that we see every day. Traffic signs that protect our children to and from school. But a traffic sign cannot stop a moving vehicle traveling at 20 miles per hour. It only takes a split second of distraction, a cell phone, a cup of coffee, to render a traffic sign useless.
Welcome back to Southeast High School basketball fans. We are live here with SETV, that's the Southeast High School Sports presentation of Southeast Seminole Lady Knowles basketball. Tonight's contest is a Class 5A Florida High School Athletic Association Region 3 semifinal contest, with the winner advancing to the regional finals on Saturday. Greg, while we were away at halftime, we got a score from Cape Coral and Lemon Bay. The halftime score down there is Cape Coral 28, Lemon Bay 15. Right now we are sitting at 16-10 at halftime. The Southeast Seminoles on top in a rather slow-paced first half, Greg.
Absolutely, Coach. It is not the pace that you really see from a Southeast Seminole girls basketball team. They like to make some points off of turnovers, and turnovers are happening, but we're not finishing. The other part of the game that's very interesting is the Girl on girl, man on man, mano a mano battle that's happening between the two senior guards, Bevan Mays and Bria Bostic.
Bevan has drawn the toughest offensive player the entire season for Coach Harder's nose, and tonight is no exception. They know how many points Bostic scored in the first game and the importance that she brings into the offense for the Gibbs Gladiators. So Bevan has done extremely well, causing turnovers, forcing her to do things way away from the basket as far as setting up their offense is concerned.
Absolutely. If you watch some of the half, you're going to see Bevan trying to pick up before Bria gets to half court. If she's going to be able to do that all night, I like our chances. We just got to make our foul shots and we've got to make our layups, because Coach Jackson is daring Coach Harder to beat him from the outside.
The Gibbs Gladiators have packed in their 2-3 zone defense way down below the free throw line. Anytime the ball gets in the hands of Kishana Robinson underneath, there's three girls collapsing on the ball, trying to create a turnover, trying to create a difficult shot. We have only attempted probably 4 field goals from long range. So far tonight, the one that was most successful was sophomore Brianna Reed, who has 1 3-point basket. Leading the Seminoles in scoring is D'Angela Mathis, who has a total of 6 of the Southeast High School 16 points.
I like the fact that you got a sophomore who isn't afraid to take a big shot. This is a big game. It means a lot for Coach Harder in his season. Very special season where he's broke the 700 game barrier, 700 win barrier. And you really want to see how the adjustments are going to come out, who's going to be ready to play after halftime. And we're starting off with the ball.